AutoCAD 2017 has added two new tools into its dimensioning annotation objects. So if you go to the Annotate tab on the ribbon, you'll see this new Center Lines panel right here. And you have two different commands, the center mark and the center line. And what these will do is if I have a circle or polygonal arc, I can use the center mark command and then selecting the circle or the arc. And that will draw in an associated dimension of the center lines. So that if I move this circle, the center line goes with it. Same thing with an arc. Now, if I take the circle, making it bigger or smaller, or even changing where the radius or the center line is, these center marks go along with it. So that's a pretty cool feature. If I open up the properties palette and I select the center mark, I have options here to control it. I can control the line type, the LT scale, plot style, all those types of basic visual items. But I can also go through and change some of the geometry. So I can change the cross size. See, it kind of changed that there. Put it back to the normal. I can change the extension and I can go left, right, top, or bottom. So if I want to make this 0.5, it'll extend out even farther. Or I can grip edit some of these and pull them out. Can't make it go inside, but I can make it longer. If I grab that one, it also stretches it. If I grab the center, it moves it off center. And if I move the circle, it's no longer associated with it. If I go to the middle, I can stretch, change extension length, things like that. If I move this back to the center of my circle, it remains unassociated. If I select it and right-click it, I have options here to reset the extension length. And if I want to reassociate a center mark with an object, I can type in the command center reassociate. And then just follow the on-screen instructions. Select the center mark, and then I select the circle, and it's back to it. Works the same way for an arc as well. Now, the other options I have are the center line. So if I have a line at whatever distance apart, I click on the center line, I select the first line, then I select the second line, and it draws that line into it. Again, if I select it, I have some of the same options, reset the extension length, and similar options in the properties panel. Start extension, end extension, I can type those numbers in, I can even grip edit them. Now, if I move one of these lines, say straight up, you can kind of see through the preview, it's keeping that same distance in between. If I rotate one of these, you can also see what it did there. It sort of kept the center of it. If I grip edit something, it's doing the same thing. So it's a very interesting aspect of it. If I have two lines that start off not parallel, and I use the center line command, click the first one, click the second one, it's going to draw it in again, putting it in the middle in between the two. As I rotate, of course, or move, you can see that it's going to go with it. And the center always stays in the middle of those two center lines. So this is a cool new little tool that you can use when you go to work in your files. You want to annotate them, draw in a center line. It can be very useful.